YouTube channel. I am Thomas, and today I am going to be reviewing a coffee from SF Bay Coffee in the San Francisco Bay Area. They've been around about 40 years. This is one of their private reserve coffees. I believe it was about 25 bucks. It's called the Costa Rica Naranjo. Anyway, it's made of two types of beans, Caturra and Qatari. It comes from the West Valley. It does not have a roast on date. It does have a use on date, which is about a year away. Yuck. Anyway, I'm going to cup it. I'm going to pull shots. I'm going to cold brew it. I'm going to score it on my SCA scorecard. I'm going to do a roast profile and a citric acid profile. And I'm going to let you know how good this coffee is. Okay, I'm going to start my sample brewing. I'm going to let it brew for about 14 minutes. I have 10 grams of coffee, about 250 grams of water. Just like I suspected, no roast on date, not much bloom on this coffee at all. Actually, relatively no bloom on this coffee at all. But, you know, we'll see what we get. Anyway, I just wanted to go over and start my timer, 14 minutes. On my roast analysis, I got a 50 on the whole bean, a 66 on the grind. So that puts this right in the medium to slightly medium light roast coffee. Anyway, I'm gonna let this sit for 14 minutes. I'm gonna cup it, score it, we're gonna pull a shot, and I'll do the cold brew and let you know how it is. I'll be right back. Okay, it's been about 14 minutes. My sample should be about ready. I just wanted to go over a couple things. On the pH, I had a 539. So it's not really a low acid coffee. Should have a nice acidity to it. So anyway, the pH 539. I did do the aroma, the aroma when it was just dry after grinding. So I had a nutty cocoa, hints of sweetness, just hints of sweetness, hints of citrus. When I did the aroma off the break, I did get more of a predominant tangerine, citrus, sweet aroma when I did the break. Anyway, let's give this coffee a taste and see how it is. Not overwhelming with body or flavor. It has a nice flavor. I don't know what I paid for this coffee. Actually, I probably did pay about 25 bucks, if I remember right, but kind of shows that its age is it's losing a lot of some of its body, some of its taste. I'm assuming it's been in the bag for a while, but it does have a very nice acidity. Does have a nice mouthful. I would not call this an award-winning coffee, but if you are in the Bay Area or if you can get this coffee off your store shelf, very nice. It's very nice Costa Rica. Like I said, it would probably do better if it had a roast on date and they were roasting it to order, but the Rogers family, a very, very big company. I have no idea what they sell, but they sell tons and tons of coffee every day, so. But it's a nice Costa Rica coffee, not any bitterness, has a nice bright acidity to it. Nice mouthful. I like it. Definitely would like this with a little cream in it, a little milk to mellow out that acidity, but that's the way I like it. I have no defects in it. Anyway, let's pull a shot and see how we do there. Has a nice cream. Not much aroma coming off of the shot. Mild sweetness, slight citric. A lot of acidity, nice bright acidity, full mouthful. Actually, it makes a very nice shot. I'd love to have this blended in a cappuccino latte. Has a nice, heavy, bright, acidic, the way I like my espresso. Somebody looking for, to make their own custom espresso, I'd say if you wanted to add some acidity to it, some heavy body, this would be a nice blending coffee, even though it might be kind of expensive, but if that's in your budget, then what the heck. Very nice, very nice. Anyway, I am going to score this on my scorecard. I'll have some cold brew going, and I'll be back shortly with my score and try that cold brew. It's been about 10 hours. My cold brew is ready. Let's sample it. I'll give you my score on this coffee. I think normally I've gotten to the point where on my cold brew I sort of like a natural light roast. Seems like makes the best cold brews, at least in my estimation. Nice heavy body, nice bright. Same as in the cupping, has a very bright, solid acidity to it. Nice. Like I said, if you want like a wake-up coffee, I don't know if it just has more caffeine or just feels like it has more caffeine, but this is what I call would be a good wake-up coffee. You want something, you're sort of feeling sleepy, nappy, whatever, and you want something that just like, boom, wake you up. I think this is one of those coffees. But it has a bright, nice, sharp acidity to it. Mild sweetness to it. Like I said, not a great coffee, not a bad coffee. SF, big coffee company. Like I said, this is probably one of the bigger coffee companies around. They do huge volumes. Like I said, they don't do a roast on date. I would pretty much call this a second wave coffee versus a third wave micro roasted coffee. But let me give you my score. We know on the roast it was a 50/66, medium light roast. On aroma, wasn't overwhelming, not bad. Had a nice aroma, sweet, chocolatey, citrus, 8 points. Flavor, like I said, wasn't outstanding, but had a very nice flavor, 8 points. Had a nice mouthful, nice aftertaste, 8 points. I gave it a little higher bump on the acidity, 8.5. On sweetness, that it's not really a dark roast, light roast, but anyway, didn't have a lot of sweetness, had a nice sweetness to it, but not overwhelming sweet, 7.5. It was good coffee, no bitterness, no aftertaste, nothing weird about it. I gave it a 10. Mouthful, had a big mouthful, 8. Fairly balanced, good drinking coffee, gave it an 8. In terms of defects, odors, anything weird about it, nothing weird about it. And overall drinkability, I gave it an 8. So, if you like Costa Rica, you like that sort of heavy, bright acidity, big mouthful with nutty, chocolatey notes, a little citrus, this would be a coffee for you. On my 5-point star scale, probably put this about a 3-star coffee. It was very good. Wasn't outstanding, wasn't bad, very good, very nice drinking coffee. So anyway, that is my review for this week. I'll try to get another one done for next week for you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.